so far, and I hope everyone is doing good. I'm doing fine. I thank God for the gift of life, living properly. I'm not on anything, but I thank God for this life that I have today. It's a gift to be able to be alive. It's a gift to be able to talk and to meet new people. I hope you guys are doing great. Listeners, here I'm doing fine. Welcome to my life. So today's topic we are talking about what do you like about black ladies. I've seen a lot of people saying black ladies are this and that, and someone is saying me I prefer this, me I prefer that. Everyone has their preference on what they like. To give this live a like, on your screen you see the three dots on top. Click on it and then give here support, give my life a like. Let me know what you think on the comment section below. I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you always guys for supporting me. Girl Nora, yes. Me right now, this is my natural skin. Yes, I have a problem with pimples. Whenever I don't have pimples. So when in Uganda, I always have pimples. Now here in Saudi Arabia, I have pimples. When I go to Nairobi, I don't have pimples. My face is clear like a baby. I always have face like a baby face. But now it's hot here and I'm having some difficulty. You can see how my skin looks. It has some black spots, and yet, yeah, I'm a light skinned girl. However much I'm black. I don't use any lotion. I don't bleach my skin because I believe in what God and how God created me. So I don't want to mess up with my skin. I just love the way I look because I'm grateful. And whenever I stand next to my mom, I'm proud when people say that's my mom. And people say that, oh, you guys, you don't look alike. I love your skin, and no matter what happened, love your gender. That's how God created you. God created you knowing that you're a woman. God created you knowing that you're a man. And he himself, he knows what you will become in the future. Don't say that, just because I'm this. And I've seen, there's someone who once says that I hate my skin because this kind of skin and this kind of face, it cannot even be accepted in the gates of hell. Look at me. Now I'm beautiful. I appreciate everything. She's saying she's beautiful after doing plastic surgery. The photos that shows before and now, it's something else. She prefers the now person that she is. Yes, I know everyone has their own way of loving themselves. I don't say that I don't support people loving themselves. Yeah, I know loving yourself, it can make you do a lot of things. But if you're kind of that person who always get all the negative things and you listen to people say, oh, she's ugly, she's not worthy. Learn to love yourself. Learn to love your skin. We will all one day go. We will all one day die. And once you die, when you reach down there, you'll be buried in the soil, in a casket. Worms will be walking on you, coming out of your nose where you're no longer beauty. So just appreciate that natural skin that you have. Just maintain it, take care of yourself, eat well, drink well, sleep well. Throw out all the negativity out of your mind. People that you don't need out of your life, withdraw them. Live a positive life, live happy, love yourself. You should love yourself. Don't just say that, oh, I hate my skin. When I saw that video, that girl saying that, I was like, continue saying that. So I asked myself, in my mind, when she said that kind of face she had back then, she cannot be accepted even the gates of hell. And then I asked myself, so you mean God who created you was stupid, right? God who gave you that face, he was mistaken. He gave you someone else's face, and you're like, you don't appreciate. So sometimes we should be very, very careful with the words that we use. More especially, we are all God's creation, so we shouldn't just say something because you want to have followers, and you're like, hey, listen, think before you say it. Because he who created you, he watches you from every angle. You might see that face that you have, you've gone for plastic surgery, and you have this pretty face, maybe you have the bumps. I always see the outcomes of it. Sometimes some people go back to the doctors, and the doctors give them the bad news, like, oh, this and this cannot be that. And then, what will you do? Nothing. You start complaining, you start crying, you start cursing. So love yourself. By the time God created you, He knows who you are. He knows what you will become. He knows everything. He knows the rejections that you will go through. He knows even tomorrow. He knows even the next minute what is going to happen. Yeah, I always appreciate myself. I always appreciate God for my skin, everything. Yes, however much I have rashes on my skin, I just know that I got to realize that my skin is just complicated, and I can't force it because that's nature. Wherever I go, whenever season changes, my skin also changes. So I don't complain about that. I remember one time there's someone who told me, but Nora, you have a lot of pimples. Look at you. Look at you, Nora. You need to do this. You need it. I don't have my idea. I know my skin. There's a time that my skin is going to turn that you will not see any black spot on my skin, even once like this. And she always noticed. But she asked me, why is it happening? Why is it happening that it's always happening like this? I just know that it's because of the weather. My skin, when it's hot, I always have pimples. Like pimples come, the rashes. It always, but when I'm in a cool season, let me say like it's winter, it's cold, my skin goes back to normal. Like no pimples, no rashes. I'm in a no. I'm just living my life. Hey guys, welcome. I see someone here smiling. The problem is that I don't understand Arab, devoting Arab. Anyway, you're most welcome, my dear. My name is Norah. I was just asking in the comment section that what do people like about black ladies? What do you guys like about them? What do you think? I know everyone has their own compliment and the way they think of some things. Someone may think and say, no, that's kind of this. Me, when I see a black person, I'm like this. I remember the time someone say that. Someone say that your skin is you're going to scare my kids. When I first started working, my first job, I was working as a caretaker and taking care of kids. By taking care of kids, there's this lady who used to come with her kids for a visit. And then when her kids, whenever they'll come, they'll be like, Aswald, Aswald. They'll run away and they'll start screaming. Hey! So the lady, whenever she sees me, she's like, there's a way how she used to say it. And then one day I told her, excuse me, I'm a human like you. I do breathe like you. My blood is red just like yours. The only way that we do think, I don't think like you. I think differently. So next time, make sure that when you come here with your kids, tell them that I'm a human, or else stop bringing them here because I will not tolerate this. I will not tolerate this madness, and I will not tolerate you the way you behave. My kids are scared of you. My kids are scared of you because of your skin tone. I told her what? What? Am I an animal that I'm going to eat them? I told her, am I an animal? Just because you're light skin doesn't make any sense. ever since then, I remember I left that country when we are not friends. We don't talk. We pass each other's. But I taught her lesson that don't ever, and she stopped. So the kids that I used to take care of, for them they were so much in front of me. We will have fun, we'll play, I'll carry them around, we'll go to the supermarket, we do all the things that we want together. And then one day, when one of the kids started like talking, saying his words, and then the elder sister came and told this kid, no, don't call her that. Don't call her that. Can't you see? The kid used to call me Nora, that's my name. And then the sister told the brother, the kid brother, can't you see he's black? She's going to eat you. She started doing the funny faces to the brother. And the brother was like, eh. The brother was a bit scared. And then I came, I told her, what are you doing? So the kid ran and came to me. He told the kid, she's going to eat you. Can't you see that she's black? Guys, being black doesn't mean that we eat people. We are the most peaceful people. We are the most caring people. We don't care. And one thing I love about we black people, we don't pick. We don't pick like we don't we don't look down on people. Whether you're black or white, we accept you. We are happy. We welcome you with our open arms. But you find this in other people with a different color. Whenever a person sees you, they're like, oh my God. You know, you start scaring children. Stop. Me, I don't like it. I don't like it when people start scaring children because of my skin color. Let kids have peace. Let them have fun. Let them grow to know the kind of person they are living with. But you're creating bad ideas in these children's brain, and then you know whatever seed that you plant into a child's mind, it's what they grow up with. I've seen a lot of kids here. Let me tell you, there are so many kids with, they have a lot of negative in their mind, but because of their parents. I do not know the reason why parents do that. I don't know. But you should stop. Because we are not animals, we are humans just like everyone. We breathe, we eat, we go to the toilet, we do the shit. We do everything that everyone does. So this thing of saying, hey, and then you start making kids to be scared. You find a child, when a child sees a black person, the child will be so frightened, the child will fight, the child will fight not even to come near you. Can't you see that what you're doing is not good? Me, I see in my country, when white people go there, kids are so happy. Kids will run and go and say, whether you're not a Mzungu, for them, every person with a light skin, they call them Mzungu. Mzungu, whether Chinese, whether what, whether European, whether Western, for them they call everyone, whether you're Arab, they call you Mzungu. They don't have a difference whether, but they will be happy. For them, we were not raised to be scared of anyone because we know we are all humans. When I used to grow up, my uncle told me that when you grow up, you have your own taste of what you want. And I grew up knowing that I have my own taste of what I want. So having the taste of what I want, I grow with mentality knowing that everyone goes through a hard time. I grew up knowing that not everyone is living the life they deserve. Not everyone has what I have. I might be black, but I have everything that a white person does not have. I may be this, but I have a place I call home, which someone out there doesn't have. So my uncle raised me in that line of knowing that people, we are not all, you see, our hands, like our hands are not the same. There is a person who is rich, there's a person who is in the middle, and there's a person again who is in the middle, and there's a person again who is there, and there's a person who is like this hand. That's the poor person. I grew up knowing that here. So me, a lot of people come to my country, they do whatever they do. The reason why I brought up this conversation, it's because there's a guy who once said that, why is it that all black ladies want to get married to white men? Why are they so desperate to get married to a white guy? But he told me, no, girls are so desperate. They'll do anything to get married to a white guy. Sometimes people want to travel. Someone will be desperate just because she wants to travel and live in another world to experience the new life. But some of them will get married, they will live a life of a hell. And then I told this guy, do you know that I know that not every white man is rich? He told me, yes, not everyone is rich. Some people are doing the regular job, that just like the way people live here in Uganda. Someone is working as a trader, someone is working as a plumber, someone is doing this, everyone is doing that. Everyone has their own thing of doing. And then we kept on having a conversation, and then I told him that, what if a person chooses to stay home? Can they still find the love? He told me, it depends. But for me, I see that every girl wants to get married and go, but not to stay. And also sometimes I also ask myself, why is it that every person who gets married wants to travel? Don't you love your home? Me, I love my home. I love my home. I love home. You see that I'm here in Saudi Arabia, but my mind is home. My mind is with my mom. I create happy memories here where I am, thinking, talking. I always check on them. I ask, have you guys eaten breakfast? Have you guys did this? Just to have that memory. And then I told my friend, if I'm to get married, I prefer the man to let me stay home, and he goes and works and then he comes. That's what I want. But I wouldn't let someone take me where I don't feel comfortable. Let me stay home. Instead of going out there and then people start picking on you, people start looking down on you when you go somewhere. I've seen a lot of people crying, they are being looked down at. There's a lady lost her son. That lady was in Germany. Her son was sick. They refused to take care of her son just because their son was black. When I saw that video, I told myself, that's why I will always love home. I love home. A man who wants to marry me, that man has to accept to live with me in Uganda. The only thing I would do to visit his family members, we travel, we visit, I come back home. But me staying there, no way. I love my home. I love my pets. I love everything that we have at home, because at home I'm a free person. I am me. I love being around my mom. I love being around my sisters. And then you find someone saying, no, 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 no. Yes, most of them they want to get married. I want to get married to a Mzungu so that I go, and yeah, you find white men. I love with them, but again, if I'm to tell someone, or my sister who wants to get married to these people, one thing I'll tell my sister is, Ask yourself, are you happy? Are you going to get married to him because of where he comes from, because of his color, or you truly love him? Ask yourself this question: do I truly love this person, or I'm just doing it because of I want to travel, because of I want to live high, and I want everyone to know that I got married to so and so. Don't you like it when you're living your own life? Let someone come and live with you. No, ask them. I know a lot of guys, they will accept. Me, the people that I have as friends, they always tell me, Nora, if I find a lady who just tells me that I love you and I'm in love with you, but I want us to settle here in Uganda, I'll give that woman anything and I settle with this woman in Uganda. But every girl that I meet, they want to travel. They want to travel. So I also always question myself, why is it that you want to travel? You mean you don't love your home? Love your home. Love where you come from. I know it's your home. However much you want to have a better life, remember that side where you're going also. It's difficult. People are also struggling. I want someone to see a person the same way they see themselves. Everyone struggles to make money, to earn a living, to give themselves a better life. Don't wake up in the morning and say, no, me, I want to get married, and then this man takes care of me. You mean you want him to take care of you? How is he going to take care of you when he's not working? Naffe abawala abaddugavu tweddeko tuddemu amagezi. You're the reason why sometimes people are saying that, oh, maybe black girls, they love money. They love money. I won't lie, me, I love money. I love money, but I love it because I'm working for it. That's why me and money, we are related. Because I'm the one working and I know how hard it is to make money. I love money, to be honest. But I love what I'm working for. I don't love what I'm not working for. That's why it's hard for me sometimes to ask. If I have a man, it's hard for me to ask. I just want him to use his brain to know that this woman needs this. But if he doesn't, that's when I say, I need this. I'll come up with something. Maybe I want to buy this, but in an actual sense, I want to use it for something to make myself look good for you. You know, sometimes when someone doesn't ask, some people, they're like, she doesn't ask me. No, she doesn't ask you because she wants you to to know that she needs it. Let me tell you guys, if you're a man and you're watching this, if your woman doesn't ask you for money, it doesn't mean she doesn't want. She wants. It's you. She wants you to go send yourself. Okay, send your brain and tell your brain, this woman needs money to take care of herself, to look good for me. Don't just sit there and say, nah, my girlfriend doesn't ask for money. That's why I love her. The day you wake up and find out that she has walked away and she's no longer with you, ask her the reason why she dumped you. She'll tell you. She'll bring out all the list of the things that she doesn't like about you. So be careful with people who don't ask you money. And I'm in that category of those people who don't ask. But the day I will check you, that's when I will tell you the truth that, you're not the person that I was thinking that you were. I expect you to be a man to understand that even God knows, because He's the one who created us. He says, I'm sending you a helper. So when the time reaches when you're broke, that's when I enter into an action and I help you because I'm a helper to you. But you as a man, take care of your wife or take care of your girlfriend. By that time, she appreciates. Appreciation, she stands the favor of helping you out when you're in need. But if you don't help someone because, she doesn't ask for anything, let me tell you, don't you guys say that black girls, we love money? Yes, we love money. To be honest, we love money, but I'm only different from others. I don't know why, but I love what I've worked for. I don't love what I did not work for. Unless when I'm given, I say thank you, I appreciate. But if not, I don't love what I did not work for, because me, I grew up respecting myself. I grew up with this mentality. You know, when you've grown up with your uncles, your grandmothers, and you're being educated on how to respect, self-respect. I don't like someone to start yelling at me. I don't like someone to start reminding me, oh, I did this for you. Oh, when you know, when I was the one. Even that, I was the one. No, I don't like. I'm that kind of person who does not like to be reminded of the things that they did for me. That's why I always give myself all the things that I need to avoid someone to start nagging around, someone to start saying that they are the one who gave me what I have. I don't want that. I prefer buying myself. Whether it will take me 2 years to have it, I'll be patient. Patience doesn't kill. And that even shows you, it gives you a heart to know that I should always be patient. Everything comes at the right time. You know, when you're patient, you grow with a mind knowing that whatever you need, you will get it. But when you rush with things, you don't actually. In Luganda, we always say nti ebyamangu tebilastinga. Things that comes in an easy way, they don't last for so long. So always be patient. I always love telling girls that are around me or the people that I meet, I always tell them, just be patient. It will work out. But when I say it will work out, don't just sit there and you say it will work out. You also work. You know, if you believe in yourself that and you say, I'll work, it will work out, you also keep on working on it. Work on that thing that you want, and then the blessing will come. The thing that you want, it will come. Someone will see that you're putting an effort on it, and then they will give you. You get whatever you need. Don't just sit there because someone promised you to buy you this, you're just there. Make an effort. Always make effort of something that you want. From there, people see that you've been working so hard, you've been everything that you needed. Even you motivate that person who wants to help you, but you just sit there and fold your hands. And that's why most of what they say that black girls, they love money, black girls, they are users, this and this. Ah, it really makes me feel bad, to be honest. I really feel so bad when I hear people saying that about we. It really breaks my heart. I just feel like sitting on their head and tell them, can't you see that they are saying that we love money, we don't want to work for ourselves, we just want easy things. That's why they are misusing us. Can't you wake up in the morning and just be you and work for yourself and stop saying nze njagala omusajja nga muzungu nga mugagga ajja kumpa kino, njagala omusajja nga ali njagala omusajja kyova omulaba bamufuna nnyo abasajja nga balina damage mu bwongo bwabwe, ng'omusajja bannange lumbugwe yennyini, lumbugwe gw'otayagala nakubeera naye, omusajja nga alina damage, mutwala abasajja nga balwadde ne mutuuka eyo batandika obbakuba, omusajja n'akuyisa bubi, omusajja n'akukola ng'ekintu ekitagasa mu bulamu bwo olw'okubanga oli mukyala muddugavu wamwagala. Si buli omuntu alina ssente nga gwe bw'olowooza. Abasajja abamu banaaza people are just making up actions and we are just there. It really makes me feel bad, to be honest, because I know it's not true. It's not true. I know it, but it hurts. Nothing else my omusajja bw'ati era nga seme ate you're the ones who come again. The government should send hashtag the daughter of Africa needs help. You need to be rescued. Yes, we will rescue you, don't worry. We will rescue you, but if you want to fall in love with someone, fall in love knowing that they also have weaknesses in their lives. Some of them have weakness in income. They are not stabilized when it comes to their financial. But fall in love knowing that you're loving that person. Love someone for who they are. Like, love them. They are humans just like you. They make mistakes just like you. Know that they have difficulties in time. Money is something that we all make it. I love it when people fall in love and when they tell you their story, how they fell in love, be honest. When someone starts telling you, when my wife got married to me, I had nothing. I was just sleeping on my tiny bed, yeah, just like mine here. You see my bed? Like mine here. Tiny bed. We used to sleep together, me and my wife, on that small bed. We made our first child. That story is so funny. Eh? When people are telling their story of how they started, it gives you the motivation. But nowadays, people have this mindset of, I need that. Me want. You find most of my sisters on those apps looking for looking for where single people go, and nowadays they are on TikTok. If you read the comments, you can laugh. You find someone saying, me, I'm looking for a man with a mansion, with cars. That's the kind of man I want to get married to. And then whenever I read comments, I always ask myself, you mean he did not work for anything? You just want to reach when everything is just there, yet you don't even know how he made his money. That's what some of people, you get married to such people, and your life, you start living a living hell. They will mistreat you. They mistreat you. You end up telling yourself, you end up telling yourself that sikakwagala sente, not because of money. Let me live my life. Let me go back in my poverty and live that kind of life. The reason why I actually wrote this today, but it's just that I'm not seeing people commenting what they see in black ladies. But for me, I already had it in my mind. I've met people who complain, have read a lot of things on the news, and I've seen videos of girls, women, crying out for help. But me, in my own way of thinking, I always tell myself it's because you're being treated like that. You did know that person is teaching you that I did not just wake up in the morning and plucked money on the tree and I became rich. I did not do this and I got it just like that. They are showing you that you have to work. They are treating you like that, like a slave, because they went through pain to make that money. And you just came in, you want to enjoy. Me, as I told you, I love the story of we met. My girlfriend met me when I was just sleeping on a 2-inch mattress and a 2-inch bed. You see this bed? It's from here up to here. So this bed, if we to say we fit in 2 people, the way we will sleep, One will be sleeping at the edge, and the other one will be sleeping there. We sleep like this, holding each other so tight. If you've ever seen Titanic, when water entered into the room, those old couples were sleeping on that tiny bed. That's how my bed is. So we'll be sleeping like that when we are a couple on the bed. I love that story. So from this bed, you work so hard. You have your ideal bedroom. You work hard. You build a house. You work hard. You buy cars. You work hard. You have your own businesses. You have account full of money to be able to support your kids. Those are the stories that I want to hear from people. Those are the kind of witness, of testimony that I want to hear. But I don't want someone to come and say, I'm looking for a man who is rich, and you're the same person coming out crying for help. Please help me. This man is mistreating me. This man always ties the chains on my neck. I'm being treated like an animal. I mean, they are balimukundi mabega. I'm telling you, ladies, my sisters. It's just that my Ugandan people, they don't like watching sometime live videos. They just want to watch short videos. But if they are the one watching this, I know someone would have learned something. That life of just wanting free things, you should stop it. I'm a black woman just like you. But if you have two hands, your legs, you're not crippled. You can walk. Work hard for yourself. As a girl, give yourself a better life. Appreciate your skin tone. Don't make it. I know you want to have a white man in your life, but would you be patient? If a man comes, you should play around. Our parents, they taught us that play around so that someone will be like, this one is going to be hard to catch. You also play around. Yes, your heart wants, but you have to play it. You have to play it. So by the time you fall into the net, when you've also made him work so hard to reach your need, don't just make it too simple for them to get you. My sisters, you're making things so simple for these men. That's why they are saying black women are so desperate for white men. Me, I want Arab men to be desperate for me. I'm joking. Please stay where you are. Stay where you are. I'm just joking. I'll just giving an example. So, let someone be the one to be desperate for you, but don't be the one to be too desperate. When someone says, can you do this for me, and you also do it willingly? Can you do this for me, and you also do it willingly? Love yourself. When you sit down and you look at yourself in the mirror, tell yourself, I'm beautiful. You see, I'm dark skinned. I may not be too dark because I'm from East. And Eastern people, we are not dark. We don't have dark skins. Our skins are a bit light. So that's how we Easterners we are. But not all Easterners that they have light skin. But most like, let me say 99%, you find when Easterners are light skin, people from Uganda. And also from West, sometimes you find some people with light skin. So in my family, we are not all light skin. We are three people with light skin, and my other two sisters, for them they are dark skin. They are very dark because they took that from my mother. My mother is from West Nile. That's also for another part in Uganda. We call it the North. So you find someone saying, hey, me, I want to get married. Me, I want someone to love me the way I am. So people will always tell our mom that, no, you're not the mother of those kids. You're not the mother of those kids. My mom will be like, are you crazy? these are my kids. So some people who know us from our childhood, they know that she's our mom. But it's hard for some people to accept it because of our skin color. When we are with her, they're like, no, 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 those are not your kids. They are too light. What? They say all the kind of things, but that's why sometimes I'm like, I wish I can just paint my skin to be too dark like my mom. But I, I just have to be like this. This is me. This is who I am. This is how God created me, and I can't change the fact. So love yourself. Work hard for yourself. Don't wait. Don't wait for it and start saying that I'm searching for a rich guy. No? Even them, they went through a hard time. Sometimes I feel bad. I really feel bad for some people when they say that I'm looking for someone who is rich. Why don't you fall in love with someone who is just there? Create a story, create memories together. Don't wait for someone to say, what are you saying? I know you got married to me just because of my money. You got married to me just because of this. You used me. I'm too proud, to be honest. I'm too proud. You see me? I'm too proud of myself because I don't want someone to wake up in the morning and say that they did this to me and they start reminding you all the things they did for me. I don't want that. I want to work for myself, give myself the kind of life that I want, to give my mom the kind of life she needs, to be able to give my kid the kind of life she needs. That's what I want. So that when a person comes in my life, they know it that when I met this woman, she was somebody. She was working for herself. She was earning her own living. Not just going to someone's life and then someone starts mistreating you and then they start calling you names. You're being given names that even you don't like. Recently, there's this lady who posted a video on TikTok and she was showing around saying, you see, I got married to a rich man. This is this. This is this. This is this. Watching that video, it was old video. So I kept on playing all her videos. I wanted to see, you know me, sometimes I take my time to play videos. I take my time, I followed. And then there's a video that I just talked to him. She was saying, she was the same person who was saying she got married to a rich person. Again, she was the same person saying that, giving warning to other girls not to get married to these white people. My man mistreated me. Look at me. If you look at the photos, if you look at the photos, if you look at the video that she took, it was like someone, a rat dipping into a septic tank and brought out when it has dried up. If you see her skin, I felt so bad. I felt so bad for this lady. This lady, in her videos and giving her testimony, she said she used to have money, but when she heard that they needed to travel, she sold her properties just to travel with this man back to Italy. When she reached there in Italy, things changed. This guy told him, no, you sell your property, let's go, we live our life there together. Hey, you are now a kid. This lady has a kid. And then they traveled, her and her child and her new man, they went to Italy. If you see her videos on TikTok, now she's back in Uganda, back to 01. You know 01 where you're living in a rental house, someone who used to have her own house, a very big house. And in one of those places where rich people have their houses, that's where she used to have her own home. This lady cried, and sometimes I read comments. People were just, in comment section, people are just like, hey, let some girls also learn from there. They were right. Let some girls, let us learn from there. And every time I see such things, I always remind myself that Uncle was right when Uncle said that si buli muzungu yenna nti alina ssente. Abantu abamu balina obuzibu mu mitwe muno. Ojja kusanga omuntu nga mulwadde, abantu beeryo bye baagala okubeera nga babeetondera buli kaseera omuntu alinga kiwaawa. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, babe, oh, come on, calm down, baby, I'm sorry. You know, we Africans with apologizing, it's so hard. We don't just like apologizing for no reason, to be honest. An African to apologize, they apologize for a reason. If they are really hurting you, that's when we apologize. If I've done something wrong to you and I also feel it that I've wronged you, you see sometimes someone has wronged you but still they don't want to apologize for it. Now imagine you did not even wrong someone, but you always, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry becomes I'm sorry, sorry. Hey, that kind of life, no. Me, I'm a typical African. To say sorry, I have to say sorry when I know I've really, really wronged you. Mark my face, when you see me somewhere, just know that one won't apologize unless she has done it. Me to apologize. Unless when I just want peace. I'll say, okay, I'm sorry. But yet my sorry, I don't mean it. So that's how we Africans we are. We don't just apologize because, I will just apologize because I want peace. And I'll give you sorry, which is not sincere. Because I know I did not do it. This kind of, I'm sorry, babe, I'm sorry. Sorry, no focus, sorry. You know that relationship of always apologizing, even if you're not wrong, you're always, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. We are used with insults. We are used with insults. If I say this, you also say that. If I say this, you also say that. By the time we all realize that we are wrong, yet we know we are wrong. That's when we sit down together and say, man, I'm not so new, man, now, not so new. That's how we say, man, yeah? And so you means I'm sorry, eh? That's how we say it, eh? And putting even this accent that I'm saying, you know I'm sorry, yes, yeah, we are done. But you're that, you're always apologizing. Africans, we don't apologize for no reason. Let me tell you, we do not apologize for stupidity. Give me a reason to apologize. What do you want me to apologize for? What have I done? Just because I didn't iron your shirt? Maybe just because I said something and you felt bad about it? No, I've told you the truth. You know, the truth really hurts. And that's how we are. We like telling people the truth. And by telling someone the truth, that's when someone says, but I've told you the truth, I did not lie. You know, we don't like this thing of, I know something, and then I go tell someone else. No, we don't like it. I prefer telling you so that you know it. I know there are some people who don't because they don't want you to feel bad. But someone like me who does not care, I want you to know exactly how I feel. I'll tell you the truth. I'll just tell you, hey, this and this is like this. So change your ways. Oh, me, I'm also tired. I'm tired. Change your ways. This thing of, I'm sorry. Someone takes days without eating. They don't want to talk to you. I'm celebrating. I'm enjoying. Let me tell you something. There's a time someone broke up with me. By then I was still just I was just 21. I remember that scenario so well because that's one of the things that sometimes I ask myself that, am I a good person or I'm just me? Someone broke up with me and then thought that I'll go begging. Babe, please come back. This guy was Italian. Babe, please come back. Please come back. Please. You know what I did? I lived my life freely. I enjoyed my life. And you know, by then I was staying in campus. Me and my friends would go out and hang out. We would have fun. But then I was studying at the same time working. You have fun. fun with my friends here. We're going to places even where I was limited from going with. Because when I was dating this guy, he told me not, he cut me off from my friends, like I shouldn't hang out with my friends. And it really used to kill me from inside. From me not talking to my friends, to see my friends, I have to sneak around. I don't have to tell him that I'm going to see my friends, because I wanted to please him, because I wanted him to be happy. But when he said that it has ended, it was like, have you ever been there and somebody that it has ended and without even, I. So one day we had gone to it's a place in Uganda called Big Burger. We went, I love eating burgers, so we went, me and my friends, to eat burger. And we were having ice cream while they were preparing our burger. He came. He was like, Nora. I was like, yes, how can I help you? I even pretended that I don't even know him. My friends were just looking at me and laughing. And then I told him, excuse me, do I know you? He pulled me, someone pulling you from your chair. Got me up and he lifted me. By then I was still tiny. He lifted me up. He took me outside. And then he told me, so you're here enjoying. Yet me, I'm there having a hard time and regretting for breaking up with you. I told him, when you set the bird free, the bird will go free. It will not stop the bird from flying. I had to fly, I had to spread my wings, I have to breathe to show myself that I'm free and I'm healthy in my mind. I'm not living with a person who is draining me. He told me, is that how you think of me? I told him, you drained my life. How can you stop me from hanging around with my friends? I'm a student, but I have to live my life to hang out with my friends. He felt so bad. My happiness was killing him. Whenever I go, he follows, he searches my Facebook. He's always checking everything that I do, which places. And my friends, they were also good at it. They'll post everywhere we go, we post. Everywhere we go, we post. Everything we do, we post. Until one day he came. He told me, can we talk? From now on, we are not breaking up again. Because I realized that you're happy than I am. I told him, I'm not stopping you from being happy. Let me tell you, there's nothing that hurts someone when they break up with you and then they find you're happy. Live your own life. Don't live around that because they break up with me, I'm not going to eat. They broke up with you, but you did not break your brain. They did not break your stomach. They did not break your mouth. You still have mouth to talk. You still have mouth to jump around. You still have life to do everything. Fly like an eagle. Go higher. Don't limit yourself. Let the sky be the limit. But you're there. They're broken up with you. You're crying. You're making phone calls. You're texting. My dear, you're wasting your time. Learn from me. One thing you should learn, know that every person goes through a hard time. So when you meet someone, love them the way they are. Get to know them. Read them. I won't tell you my techniques, the way I do it. That's my own way of knowing someone and my own way of telling when people are not good. I have my own way of just knowing it and telling, because I won't tell you that, you should do this to find out. No, that's my own personal things or things that I do to know people who I don't like in my life and people that I shouldn't hang around with. And those are the people that I always weed them out when I'm even praying. I say, I weed out the wrong people out of my life. Those are learn to love them the way they are. And also you as a person, love yourself. You see, you're black, but black doesn't kill. Black does not take anything. I see there are some Indians who are black. They are so beautiful. Our neighbor back then, when I was a kid in Uganda, they were black Indians. And then they had their son. Their son's name was Poron, but he never liked us to call him Poron. He just liked to be called Poro. So we called him Poro. Poro had this smooth skin. He was dark skin. If they tell you they were Indians, you'll be like, no way. But they were Indians. He had a dark skin. But if you see his mother had a light skin. You know those Indians with light skin. But the father and the son, they had a dark skin. His skin was dark and very smooth. Poro was like, everyone would be like, that kid is so cute. When he grows up, the only thing when Indian they grow up, they go back to their country and they marry from there. To be honest, if his mom would allow him to marry in Uganda, he would have married in Uganda, because women, our neighborhood, you hear women, hey, he's so cute, I want him for my daughter, Me, I don't care whether he's an Indian, I don't care. Because of his dark skin, people loved him so much. He grew up in the neighborhood, but only his name. People would only speak his name because the kid was so cute in his dark skin. That I don't want to bring it here, but in their home, there it was one. But in Uganda, it was something else. Everyone will tell you have a cute son, you have a cute. He only had one son. I don't know why sometimes Indians don't want to have many kids. I don't know. But the lady had only one son. Everyone, Poron, 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 Poron. Poron was so cute in the neighborhood, to be honest, guys. We grew up having a crush on him. You know, having a crush on someone who is not even into you guys. It was us. In our neighborhood, everyone was just admiring his dark skin. The guy had a dark skin with a smooth face. And if you see his grandmother, the one who gave birth to his dad, oh, she was like a black beauty. So that's why I tell you, we are not the only Africans who have dark skin. We have light skin, we have chocolate, we have what? We are mixed. But if you find that Indian who is black, with that skin shining color, you will tell me they love themselves, they are happy with who they are. Oh, bana mbagala musiyo bulungi bye.